Hey, it's Tim Pyles. It is the FTP show, FM94.9, hanging out with Brendon Benson here. Brendan, how's it going, man?
Good, man. Hot sun, isn't it?
Hot sun, a little bit. We like that in Southern California. Do you get much of that in Nashville?
We do, actually. It gets pretty hot there.
Well, we're happy to have you here. You got a new record. It's called What Kind of World, and we just did a session over here at Phaser Control Studio 350, and I want to thank you for that. It was awesome. We had a whole experience going there. The tour involves all bands on Ready Made Records, your record label, and tell us about who was playing with us in there.
Well, we're on tour with the Howling Brothers and Young Hines, and that's 2/3 of the Howling Brothers were in there playing harp and fiddle, and man, they can play anything actually. And then Young was helping me sing. Actually, he helped write one of the songs we did, "Keep Me."
Oh, cool.
And so he sings on that one, and yeah, it's a cool family affair. We're just trekking through the Southern California right now.
Yeah, well, we like that. You got your Sprinter van, and you guys, it's a family affair.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. You don't see that a lot, you know. Sometimes you even hear about bands not interacting with each other on tour. So this little family vibe you guys have, that's pretty cool. You got a name for the tour, or even just a made-up name for you guys? Nothing fun like that?
The Ready-Made Wrecking Crew.
There you go. The new record just came out. What Kind of World? Just a couple weeks ago, right?
Yep.
How do you feel? Feel good to put that
Feel
out
great.
in the world?
Yeah, feels really nice. Yeah, it's been a while, you know. I mean, as it is for me a lot. But now since Ready Made Records, I can put records out, as they come.
Sure.
So that's exciting. I feel good. I'm actually, equally as excited, or if not more excited, about these other groups.
Yeah.
Howling Brothers, Lost Brothers. Young Hines Brothers, Corey Chisel Brothers.
Yeah, a bunch of brothers. It's a band of brothers. And those are all bands that are going to be on your label and have releases throughout the course of this year.
Yeah.
Young Hines' record just came out.
Yeah.
And, of course, he's playing with you. Amazing. He did a song for us as well, so that was very cool. I actually like the story, how you discovered him. I guess a painter was painting your house, playing his CD on a boombox, and you heard it and had to ask who it was.
Exactly. Yeah. There were younger kids painting my house, when I first bought my house in Nashville, and I just had, they brought along music, and they were playing music, and most of it was really cool, but this one record stood out to me, and I had to poke my head in and say, like, what's this you're listening to, and she told me about Young Hines and her friend, and we actually subsequently became friends, and then I finally, I don't know, it wasn't until like a year later that I actually met Young. He was in Chicago at the time, but he came to Nashville to visit or something, and I met him, and I said, man, I just love your stuff, and if ever, you're around down here or whatever, I'd love to work with you, and then years went by, and then finally it happened. He actually made the move to Nashville, and I was like, all right, it's on. Let's do this. Let's make a record, because he's like a monster. He's just
I'm looking forward to seeing
good.
him, actually, which we'll be airing this after the show had happened, but looking forward to the big show tonight, actually. As we say, it's like theater of the mind here a little bit. But I have to ask, what do you enjoy more? Of course, playing, you've been touring and doing stuff with the Raconteurs for the last few years. Now back playing, clubs and a little different. What do you like more?
I like them both. I mean, and both have, both are sort of have their ups and downs.
Sure.
I mean, playing the smaller clubs is very, very fulfilling. I mean, you get that sort of intimacy and the back and forth.
Sure.
With the audience. I like that. But of course, along with that, the accommodations are not always that awesome.
Yeah.
But then you have the, on the other side of it, you play these bigger venues, and it's all cush and nice backstage.
Yeah.
But then you go out, and it's kind of like, it's fun, it's great, but
you're lucky to have both experiences, really, because I
It's-
think you lose something if you don't get to play the shows
Totally.
in the intimate environments, and then
I'm in a good position.
You really are, it's awesome.
Yeah.
The new record, What Kind of World, is out and available. Brendan Benson, amazing artist. He's been doing this since, what, you said 95 was your first record?
77.
77.
Yeah, mid 90s. Yeah, I think 95 or something.
And you're still only 25. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know
weird.
how you do that. Please get the new record, What Kind of World. Brendan Benson, he's going to rock out for us with all his friends. We're going to hear a track from Young Hines as well. It's Brendan Benson, everybody. Give it up. Thanks, Brendan. Cheers.
Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yes.